morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liga Kenobi. And before we get started, we'd like you guys to please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, we're going to get into this. Now, if those of you that remember what was going on with Dragon Age, the Veilguard, that it decided that since it wasn't doing well in sales, they decided they want to try to give PlayStation Plus members the free access to playing Dragon Age Veilguard. Well, I got news for you guys. And let me give you this article so you can read it to yourselves in the title. Dragon Age the Veilguard bombs on PlayStation Plus. BioWare can't even give this game away. Coincidence? I told you this wasn't going to happen because the game sucks. There's no good storytelling. All they do is deliver a message. That's all they do. They deliver a message. They put identity politics in there. People will not buy this game. People won't even play it for free. Come on, man. It's cool. It's obvious. That's what happens when BioWare does not want to listen to the fans. If they would have listened to the fans, this would not happen with them. But, of course, they listen to the woke media and they got themselves what they deserve. So, let's take a read of this article and you guys let me know what you think. If there was any doubt left, the Dragon Age the Veilguard is one of the biggest gaming failures in recent memory. This should put it to rest. For 4 months after launch of Veilguard, Electronic Arts gave the game away for free on PlayStation Plus, hoping to reignite interest in a title that had already been rejected by most of the gaming community. The outcome, absolute disaster. Despite being handed out at no cost to millions of subscribers, the Veilguard couldn't even crack top 10 most played PlayStation games in March. According to True Trophies, which tracks over 3.4 million active PlayStation Network accounts, the game barely reached 15th place in player engagement. For context, it was outperformed by the Cowabunga Collection, a retro collection of the decades of old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games, a humbling reality for what was supposed to be a major release from EA's premier RPG studios. Now, for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection, it's a simple reason. It's entertaining. Dragon Age the Veilguard is not. It wasn't entertaining. That's the problem, man. That is the problem. I say again, if all these studios would start listening to gamers, true gamers, they would have success. This isn't just poor showing, it's complete rejection. If players aren't even willing to download a game when it's literally free, that speaks volumes about how much of the audience has turned its back on the franchise. The downward spiral of the Veilguard. From the very first start, Veilguard was only on shaky ground. Hyped as a major return for the Dragon Age franchise, the game instead became one of the most disappointing releases on 2024. EA reportedly had expectations that it would sell 10 million copies over its lifetime. Yet after 2 months, it had only engaged 1.5 million players, a vague and misleading metric that conveniently avoids saying how many people actually bought the game. In reality, the Veilguard was abandoned almost immediately after launch. The game's price dropped to $25 within 4 months. GameStop slashed its trade-in value into a messy $22 after release, and reports surfaced that tens of thousands of copies were returned. A rare fate of a major AAA release. Players weren't just uninterested, they were actively rejecting the game. Blaming the wrong things. Rather than admitting that poor gameplay, weak storytelling, and a forced ideological shift turn longtime fans away, EA tried to spin the failure by suggesting that the Veilguard flopped because it wasn't a live service game. That excuse falls apart instantly when you look at the broader gaming landscape. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, look what they did here, bro. This is a mess. You want to create, you want to put in their pronouns. You want to do a chest scarring. You want to like do a type A and a type B when all you got to do is type in a male and a female. God created a man and a woman. Transgenders, that was created by science. And people with mental issues. I'm sorry to say it, man. I'm sorry. I'm going to be truthful and I'm sorry. But, you know, I just don't want to admit it. Baldur's Gate 3, a purely narrative-driven RPG, dominated the industry and won Game of the Year. Elden Ring, another game with no live service elements, became a massive commercial success. Gamers are still hungry for deep, well-crafted single-player experiences. They just don't want rushed, soulless cash grabs loaded with modern ideological messaging. EA's claim that the Veilguard would have performed better if it had live service mechanics is laughable. If anything, trying to force micro transactions or a multiplayer element would have made things even worse. Just ask anyone who played Anthem. BioWare's future looks grim. At this point, it's hard to imagine the Veilguard making any kind of comeback. If PlayStation Plus can't even salvage interest, there's no roadmap or content update that will. BioWare is barely hanging on as it is, with the studio downsized to fewer than 100 employees following multiple waves of restructuring. Meanwhile, lead developers have quietly exited, including Veilguard's own director, Kareem Bush, who left the studio just weeks after launch. For years, Dragon Age was one of the most respected RPG franchises in gaming. Now EA can't even give it away for free. That's the hardest verdict a game can receive. If there's any reason to be learned from its failures, it's that players will not tolerate a franchise being completely rewritten to fit modern trends. The Veilguard abandoned everything that made Dragon Age great, and now BioWare is paying the price even on PlayStation Plus. There you have it. I said that this will not go well. I did say this will not go well with PlayStation Plus members. Because if you got PlayStation Plus members that looked at the articles and that seen what has been going on with Dragon Age, do you think people are going to buy this game? Hell no. But this is something that gamers are starting to see and starting to wake up to. So there you have it. So that's everything that's going to be it for this video. So I do appreciate you guys. So thank you for watching this video and thank you for being part of the channel. So please share this video, post a comment below. Let me know your thoughts about this, bro. And thank you all so much. I do appreciate you guys and I'll be seeing you until next time. Bye, everyone.